So I see a lot of information out there on the web as well as um, that's on YouTube about being an entrepreneur, being a person that's productive, motivational videos, uh, and all of them are very useful, very powerful. I really enjoy a lot of motivational videos that I just like to watch, but sometimes I just like to listen to them. But what really gets me going is a few things, and I want to share them because I believe they're very important. And for those of you out there that want to be starting anything or being productive, or you got this brilliant idea that you want to just kickstart, or this brilliant idea that you want to start at work and you're not able to really figure out how to get it going, I got a couple clues. And this is what I believe. So, number one, to me, number one is um, just get started. And this part is not possible if you cannot be specific. You need to come up with something very specific. I mean, like, all right, I want to reduce my company's, scrap rate by 30%. I want to be a musician. I really don't give a care. It has to be something related to you. You're in a workplace and you said that, I can really make this company save more money, or I can really make this company save more money by, um, figuring out how to analyze this data and reducing the defects by 30%. I mean, who cares? The thing is, you really have to get started in what you want to do. So I'm being very picky here. You have to be specific in whatever it is that you want to do. Be specific. So once you figure out how you want to do something, whatever it is, I believe you just need to make a general plan. I'll just write napkin plan. And this plan can be over multiple periods. It could be a 3-month plan, 4-month, 5-month plan, something like that. And the next piece to that is add pressure. Most of the time, we do not have pressure to force us to be specific in getting started and making the plan. That's what I believe that really hinders us from being able to do just about anything that we really want. We have what I consider is basically this pressure piece here is not to the extent that causes action. It's the pressure is there, but it doesn't require you to act today. It requires you to act within a month or 2 or 3. It's not a situation where you're going to get fired tomorrow, or a situation where you're going to really have a negative impact on your career, or that conversation with that manager that you don't want to have. You don't have this piece. If you have this piece here, this pressure piece, you will immediately jump to this piece and being very specific in what you're trying to do. And once you understand this part is not easy, it's kind of hard, but then you will really get started in what you're trying to measure to make the change from, I want to make money and I'm going from $0 to 100K, or I want to make my company more profitable. So in order to do that, we need to initiate this this creative plan. Somehow you have to get to this point. And once you get here, again, you will get started on defining this in more detail. Once you can define that in more detail, this is more of a mental thing. Then what's going to happen is you're going to jump down and make this napkin plan. Now, this napkin plan is a really general plan to help you do the activity. Depending on the complexity of the activity, you need to go to the next step, which is a detailed plan. But I just really want to say, in order to get started, you need to be specific in what you're trying to do. And then you need to develop a napkin plan and add some pressure to it. General plan, napkin plan. This piece is the biggest factor in making these other things really happen, really fall in place. When this happens here, you will jump to be more specific. You will make your goal, target, your, the thing that you're really trying to do more understandable. When you be specific, then you will get started. Then you'll jump around, create your napkin plan. Either be 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, a year, whatever it is. Once you start here, and then to execute it, you will develop an actual more detailed plan. So I think, again, I see a lot of things on the internet where you can just get started. A lot of motivational videos to help people really get the mojo going. But I believe the biggest piece to all is really pressure. The pressure of losing your job, the pressure of not having money, the pressure of not having social friends, the pressure of just being a person that's not liked, or a person that can't really get things done at your company, the pressure of not being a really good entrepreneur. I mean, and listen here, there are a ton of things that I'm not really good at myself, but I kind of stand by this model here because this model works for me. I know I really get things done when I have this little pressure cooker kicking. I have to deliver something to my mentor, or I have to deliver something to my manager, or I have to deliver something to potential investors, or the CEO of another company, whatever the case may be. This piece here is like the deadline, right? The deadline of what you got to do. And when you don't do this, these other pieces here, they just won't fall in place. So this piece here, figure out what that is for you. And once you understand this, these other pieces will just start falling in place time and time again. So leave a comment. I really believe just getting started, but just getting started really, really helps if you can understand how to add some pressure behind yourself to push you to not only get started, but to really execute on the things that you really want to accomplish. So talk to you guys soon.